Hey, Thursday.
So, one thing good writers do is that they don't just organize their writing into reasons and opinions, but they add evidence to that writing. Today, our job is going to be to look at our graphic organizer and see if we can add evidence to that. I'm going to start by scrolling down, and I actually copied and pasted all of my work from yesterday into the same graphic organizer. If you're working on paper, you won't need to do that. But if you're working online, I would encourage you to copy and paste by selecting it from your Word yesterday, right clicking and going to copy, and then right clicking on the blank page and going to paste so that you don't have to retype it. Then I'm going to look for evidence. Evidence is really important because it helps you convince people to agree with your side. So I'm looking at my first reason. Mr. Grande should give each class a time that they can go outside. And that just seems something I don't really know where to start to find evidence for. I tried looking on Epic, and there weren't even any books on recess that were nonfiction. But I do think that was a good place to start. And so the first thing I would do is go to Epic and see, is there a book on your topic that's nonfiction? Could you use that as evidence to support your reason or solution? But I didn't find any. So the next thing I can do is I can think of a question that I could look up. Well, my attendance speech is about recess, so I could Google recess, but I want this a little bit more specific. I think my evidence should be about why recess is important for this so that I can prove that Mr. Grande should give each class a time that they can go outside. So I'm going to search in Google, why is recess important? I found a lot of articles that had some really tricky words. And I looked through and oof, I don't know what that means. But I scrolled down and I found some that actually weren't so tricky. I saw this article from Scholastic that's called Recess Makes Kids Smarter. I went through and read this um, I read this article to find evidence. Here, they describe all sorts of things that people are doing to get recess each day and the reasons why and how to improve recess.
Um, the question,
I'm going to pull my evidence from the very beginning, where it says that recess makes kids smarter. The benefits of recess are clear. Why are so many schools cutting back? Because I think that that's very clear and to the point.
so I'm going to go through and answer evidence
I'm going to say,
according
according to Scholastic,
recess makes kids smarter. There,
I'm not just saying my evidence, but I'm also saying where I got it from. This article is from Scholastic. Now, I'm looking at my
second,
we should all have our own equipment so we can play safely. And I'm thinking, what can I look up that'll give me some answers about that? I think this reason is about sharing things during coronavirus. So I'm going to Google, can we share toys with coronavirus?
look at
Um,
through
these things to see,
the CDC.
which is an important thing, says do not share toys with other people. So I'm going to, in my writing, say, according to the CDC,
We should not
share. Your job is to find evidence to